Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3, Episode 4. I really enjoyed the first 3 episodes so far, and I'm really looking forward to getting into what's next, especially getting to see more of the Hells. I mean, as disturbing as the imagery may be, I'm excited to get into more of that, specifically Zerxus, and seeing what that interaction is going to be like and what he looks like. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've seen Calamity, so I don't know. I don't really have a mental image, an expectation of what that might look like, and I can only imagine that they would get Luis to do the voice. I don't think they would have it any other way, unless there was some conflict in which he was unavailable. But I don't think that'll be the case. That being said, I don't think I would recognize his voice without looking to confirm, just because I don't really know Luis in any other capacity. I'm not as familiar with his voice, and like I said, it's been a while since I've seen Calamity. We also have to see what's going on with Vex and Percy and Allura and Kima, whether Kima has survived this. I may be misremembering that, but I want to say an avalanche of some sort. I know she fell. She fell off the sled, the makeshift magical sled, and we haven't seen her since, so. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this all works out and where this goes from here. But before I get into this episode, don't forget to like this video if you like it, and if you have anything to say about this episode or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed but you like this kind of content, I'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me to stay motivated to get these videos out and helps the channel to grow, so thank you. Anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say before just diving into this episode, so I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Everlight?
Yeah, she can't access from the Hells, which will be quite the disadvantage.
The Hells of Despath are forbidden.
Yeah.
There are those in Hell who would use it for wicked aims. Ignore my words, and you will find yourself alone.
So is she not allowed in the Hells at all? I mean, she's already there. I don't know. I can't imagine going through with this mission, severing her connection to the Everlight.
Your goddess got our backs?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Good. Because to pull this off, we're gonna need all kinds of miracles.
Well... Also, like, I can't believe it kind of revealed the whole Ripley and Orthax relationship in the title sequence, and not a detail I would have picked up. I mean, that's a detail I didn't pick up on, clearly. Ugh, gosh. Awful.
Little man. Huh? Oh, right.
Oh, some sort of disguise spell.
Scary as hell.
Okay, interesting.
Fuck yes.
Bigger antlers.
Oh, Bunny! Come on!
Just kidding, buddy. How's this feel?
Wicked.
Okay, interesting.
You okay?
Interesting. I'm curious as to where this story for her is going.
Like being here is a sin.
I don't think we can turn back.
Yeah. I mean, you've got 12 hours.
Lots of people have told me to go here. Well, you've got someone's attention.
Zerxus owes us a debt.
And we plan on collecting.
The voices. Okay. Gotta be in character.
Oh, that was gross.
Yeah. Nasty.
You smell different.
We haven't bathed in a few thousand years.
Well, better be rolling high on those deception checks.
Zerxus.
Who is she seeing? Is that Zerxus? Or is that something else? I mean, it could be a god from the Hells. Maybe Asmodeus? I feel like that's, I don't know, in the realm of possibility.
Kima!
Well,
She can't be far. What do you want to do?
she could be knocked out.
I'm going to tear that fucking dragon to pieces.
Ooh. I like this side of Allura. Let's see more.
You guys keep searching. It's fine. I'll be okay.
I wouldn't leave her alone. Who's that? Just some creature. Demon? Or is it someone's soul that's been trapped here? She's trying to help?
Redeem this woman with your healing light.
It's probably not that simple. Yeah. Well, you've certainly alerted.
My brain! Shit, scammering the spell.
I can't concentrate with all the...
I mean, that's a good way of showing the concentration. Well, better get out of there.
This way.
Oh, is that it? It's calling to you, Pike. Okay. Good thing they've got 2 flyers with them. But you've certainly gained a lot of attention at this point.
It's gonna be close!
How do you know it's not just as dangerous on the inside of that skull? Ooh. Has he been waiting for you? I mean, is this him?
Thanks for helping us. I hope.
Or is he just some sort of guardian of this particular place? Okay, this must be Zerxus.
You certainly know how to make an entrance.
This must... I've got to check. Yep. Louise. Love it.
Not left. Lost.
What do you...
They gamble and lose it?
Mon comes to test their rather poor luck at my table.
Okay, yeah.
You'd have to make an exquisite offer. Or wager.
I know a deck of many things comes into play at some point. I don't know if that's here, but... I don't know.
What's the game?
I don't know. It's risky to make any kind of deal with a demon or anyone in the hells, I guess. And of course they're making Pike do this.
Contract?
To ensure you don't get cold feet.
I would read every detail of that contract. Don't be signing things you're not totally aware of. Well, enjoy the show.
Your goal is to find my black skull before I find yours. You must answer all questions truthfully or incur a steep penalty.
Okay.
Hey, if anyone can see through a devil's scheme, it's Trickfoot.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
You can't feel the presence of the Everlight. Your Redeemer isn't here, is she?
You have to answer it truthfully.
To the right.
Your right or her right?
Sadly, no.
Yeah.
My God betrayed me, as yours will too.
No.
Your black card, second from your left.
Well,
I ain't watching this no more!
Wait, maybe you shouldn't...
yeah, no. Figures.
You are now bound to the sanctum and the service of the fallen knight for eternity.
I don't know. This seems so cut and dry.
For the Plate of the Dawn Martyr, I will require something more substantial.
Like what?
The souls of your friends.
Oh, well, that's not gonna happen.
Winner takes all.
I mean, she's gotta win this one, right? I can only assume.
Have you ever wondered if the Everlight needs you more than you need her?
Never crossed my mind. 2 cards?
Lying to yourself. Goodness, that's a new one.
Okay. I was like, why is she being punished? But lying to yourself.
Reveal the card on my right.
Well, 50-50 chance now.
Which card is your black skull?
Interesting approach. Since I cannot lie, I'll tell you. It's the one in my hand.
Yeah, of course. Good thing they can keep going.
Do you ever wonder if your life would be better without the Everlight?
It's okay to be honest.
Yes.
Your left card.
Nope.
Looks like the game is almost over.
If you don't guess his card, he's definitely got yours.
I think I deserve to know who you are. Who you were.
Ooh.
I come from a time 1,000 years ago.
Ooh, we're getting a little bit of calamity. Okay.
The world was ruled by magic.
Huh. I'm getting goosebumps. This is so cool.
A group similar to yours. And all...
Oh my goodness.
And in the chaos, I found myself face to face with the Lord of Torment himself.
Yeah.
I watched my husband and son fade with the rigors of time.
Yeah.
But there is no difference between the gods above and below. They all lie!
Oof. Well, what are you gonna do? What can you...
I'm sorry for all you've lost, but my friends aren't like that.
What kind of answer can you glean from that?
Do you wish your family was here?
What?
Do you want them with you in this nightmare? Or is that too selfish?
Ooh.
No,
Answer me!
Of course not!
Oh, it's a lie.
And now my choice is a lot simpler.
Okay. Oh, he glanced at one of the cards.
That one.
Nice. Hell yeah. Go Pike. Oh, I love this story for her.
Well played, Pike Trickfoot. That was more devious than I expected.
And I love the connection to Zerxus and Calamity. Oh. There it is. It's what you're looking for. All right. Automatic attunement, basically. I know they're not really following those rules in this, but still.
Okay. Anyone else ready to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
She has no idea what courses through her veins. The seed of doubt has been planted and will fill her heart with vengeance as we watch it grow. The time for his ascension draws near.
Whew, getting out.
Huh. Is this some connection to the Whispered One? I don't know. I have questions. I have lots of questions. Well, you better get moving.
I hate math.
All right. Well, I would love to just move on to the next episode. I need to get through the editing process and posting whatever. Okay. Solid episode. I know that there are definitely things that they're changing from the campaign. I don't necessarily need you guys to confirm or deny any of that for me. I don't need to know what happened in the campaign. Eventually I will get to the campaign, and I don't want spoilers for that necessarily, but you do have permission to say, no, this wasn't in the campaign, but you don't, just keep it vague if you can, because I don't know. I have my doubts that they had to talk to a Zerxus in the campaign with that character not having been created yet at that point. I mean, I could be mistaken. Maybe the character was a creation of Matt, and then Luis came in and gave him the backstory through Calamity. I don't know. But yeah, that was so cool. Zerxus telling Pike his backstory, and yeah, it was so cool. Seeing even in just like the mosaic artwork, seeing the brass ring and seeing that, just elements of that story, man, I personally have a hard time with watching one-shots and watching short-term stories, at least in Critical Role in D&D playthroughs. I have a much harder time attaching myself to the characters with those types of stories being so short and having to kind of rush to get to a point, to a specific end. But I gotta say, Calamity is one of the most compelling stories that I have consumed from Critical Role, and that was a surprise to me, and I highly recommend it for those of you who are watching the show but haven't really delved into any of the campaigns, any of the stories. I highly recommend Calamity. It is so good, and it had me gripped from the beginning, which I can't say for every one shot or story that I've attempted to get into. Pike's doubt. I mean, I think it's normal to have doubts about, I don't know, your faith, and I think it's healthy to question things and to, it's hard to put into words, but I think it's totally normal for her to be having those thoughts and feelings. I am concerned though about the end there with Zerxus saying something about something in her blood, planting the seed of doubt. And I know that they're doing more with Pike in the show than they did in the campaign, because Ashley was absent for a lot, and I don't know how absent she was later past the point where I was in the campaign, but evidently, at least from what I've heard, she was still back and forth, leaving and rejoining the campaign at points. So I don't know. I like that we're getting to see a lot of Pike, and that they're giving us a lot to really sink our teeth into for this character. I mean, she was really the center of this episode, so I just want to keep talking about her. But I mean, we did have a little snippet of Vex and Percy and Allura. I was hoping we'd get to see more, but probably not till the next episode, or the next 2 episodes. Very, very excited to see Allura throw down. I don't know if it'll mean taking out I have such a hard time saying that dragon's name. Vorugal. I don't know if it'll come to taking him out altogether, at least this early in the season. I mean, I suppose once we're done with these 3, we're already halfway through, but still, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next. I will say, I am glad that I didn't proceed with Campaign 1 and finish it. I'm glad I just skipped to Campaign 2 and beyond. Even if some things were revealed in those campaigns. I don't know. Like, I like to watch other people react to things, specifically this show and others as well. But one of the people I was watching was like, yeah, I caught up on everything. And I don't know, it was kind of disappointing to me, because it was like, I want to experience, like I'm experiencing this for the first time. Most of these plot lines, story points, and it'd be like, I don't know, it would have been cool to experience that with them. So I totally get any disappointment that any of you guys have had for me having watched Campaign 2 and 3 and knowing some things. But there's still a lot that I am blind to, that I don't know. And I don't know, I find it more exciting this way for me, and hopefully for you guys as well. Anyways, I think I've exhausted what I'm going to say about this episode, but let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. What was it like seeing Zerxus? For those of you who have seen Calamity. For those of you who haven't, what do you think? What do you think of Zerxus? Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. Let me know. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I'm eager to get into the next 2 episodes, but I'll try to get this one edited and posted before I do so. And hopefully I will see you guys then.